Standing pedaling and standing sprinting is a really weak area for a lot of mountain bikers, and the reason is really simple. It's because we don't do a lot of standing pedaling and a lot of standing sprinting in general. So a really great example of where you need to be able to standing sprint is an enduro race. If you can picture an enduro race where you've got a minute downhill through the trees and then all of a sudden you hit a fire road and then you've got a 10, 20, 30 second sprint uphill and then you have to drop into another descent straight after. If you've not specifically trained those sprinting, you're going to get mega out of breath because it's tough work standing sprinting. So enduro racing is just one place where doing some specific standing sprinting sessions will really help you. But it'll help you riding in general as well. Like whenever we drop into a descent, you stood up on the bike the whole way, and there's always sections where it's a bit of a traverse or it might go up a bit and then go down again. So if you can just practice standing sprinting off the bike, it will build your fitness up no end. So in this video, I'm going to show you a really simple but absolutely hideous interval training session you can do that specifically focuses on standing sprinting on the bike. So all you need is just a nice climb like this. It's fairly steep, but it's not horrific. Like if you go full pelt from the bottom to the top, I'm going to be goosed by the top. You're going to be able to watch that and enjoy it. But it's not like super steep, but it's also not that shallow either. So you just need a hill like this. It's probably 50 meters, I reckon, maybe something like that, 60 meters. And all I'm going to do on this interval session is sprint up it, turn around, ride back down, and repeat that. So I'll go into the details in this video, but before I do that, make sure you like this video and subscribe as well so you can follow all future channel videos. So for this interval session, it only takes 20 to 30 minutes. You want to have a nice gentle warm up to start off with. So just do 5 minutes of, like for me, I'd be riding to this reservoir, which is 5-10 minutes around the corner from me. And then I'm picking a hill. And then when you get there, you should be nicely warmed up and ready to go. So for this session, you're going to do 5 to 10 sprints, depending on how fit you are. So let's just say you're a beginner and you're thinking, right, I want to start on the sort of easiest end of the scale. Definitely not easy. So you do 5 roughly 20-second sprints. For this, it's about 50 or 60 meters, something like that. 5 sprints. When you get to the top, get your breath back for about a minute, then turn around and just chill back to the bottom, then turn around and start again. And you should find from the point that you finish your first interval to the point you start in your next interval at the bottom of the hill, it's about a 2-minute rest between them. And then you repeat that 5 to 10 minutes. You'll see on this next sprint, I only do my first one and I'm out of breath by the top. So when you repeat each one, they just get harder and harder and harder. So it's a minging session, but it doesn't take that much time. So just to repeat so you're crystal clear, 5 sets of sprints to 10 sets of sprints, depending on how fit you are, with a 2-minute rest between each sprint. So that's one done. Get a nice run up from the bottom, total on the pedals, tensing your core, moving those bars back and forwards. And you might notice I was almost looking straight into the camera because I was looking far ahead. Now you get a rest, probably want to stay here for about a minute and then cruise back down, turn around, do it again 5 times. I would say I hope you enjoyed that video, but in reality intervals are minging and they are not fun. But they're well worth doing. If you spend the time to just bury yourself a couple of times a week, your fitness will improve no end, and when you ride in normal trails you'll feel so much fitter and so much stronger. Now if you really want to send your fitness to the next level, I highly recommend checking out my 12-week MTB training program. It's been bought by about 6,000 people over 57 countries, so it's right out there. You probably know somebody who's got great results from following the program. And if you want to pick up your interval training like this and have a 12-week specific laid out program for you, then head to the MTB Fitness website, have a read on it and grab yourself a copy, because you've got 12 weeks of intervals just like this that build on each other week after week after week. So you go from week 1 to week 12 and send your fitness through the roof. So go check out the 12-week program. You can just Google MTB Fitness or follow the link in the description. And to follow more MTB Fitness videos, make sure you subscribe and also go here to watch the next video. Thanks a lot.